Hello everyone, welcome to my channel SW Metro official channel.
Janelle Brown discusses her preferred method of therapy in Sister Wives and how it's helped amid her life detox. After breaking up with Kody Brown, Janelle Brown is starting over on the new season of Sister Wives. The single mother is determined to live her life to the fullest, having gone through a lot in the past few years. Janelle announced in the new year that she would concentrate on herself and rid her life of negativity. Since then, the reality television star has worked hard to create the life she always wanted to live. She has finally been able to begin flourishing after Kody and the Brown family no longer prevented her from doing so. Changing her life hasn't been easy, and there have been ups and downs, but Janelle has remained focused on her personal goals. Janelle moved away from Kody and the Brown's surviving members during Sister Wives Season 19. She left Arizona, bought a parcel of land in North Carolina, and started to build her dream home. For the first time in her adult life, Janelle could make decisions for herself, with no regard to Kody or his other 3 wives. Janelle started her detox in 2025. Janelle shared her resolution for the new year on Instagram in January, and it was all about detoxing her life. The star of Sister Wives Season 19 made it clear that she would concentrate on getting rid of the negative energy that was holding her back. She outlined her strategy for achieving her detox objectives, which included diet, spiritual connection, and physical activity. "It's about making space for greater peace and clarity by detoxing my life emotionally, physically, mentally, and spiritually," read her caption. In 2024, Janelle lost her beloved son, Garrison Brown, who was 25 years old. She is still attempting to recover from such a devastating loss. After breaking up with her 29-year marriage, she is also starting over in her life. It's no surprise she's determined to rid her life of the bad energy holding her back. Janelle's favorite form of therapy is gardening. Throughout the years, Janelle has always dreamed of farming. Janelle, in contrast to her ex-husband Kody, a seasoned city dweller, desired a different way of life. Her dream was to grow her own food and live closer to the land. Janelle believed that her dream would finally come true when the Brown family purchased a substantial piece of land at Coyote Pass in Arizona. The Sister Wives cast member was busy making plans for a large network of greenhouses where she could grow the majority of the family's produce. Before they could ever develop the land, the family broke apart. Janelle's new dream life is shaping up nicely. Despite the Browns' recent profit on their Coyote Pass land sale, Janelle's ambitions of becoming a farmer did not end. The Sister Wives Season 19 star has bought her land in North Carolina since she split from Kody. On the property, she started building the house of her dreams and started Tata Farms, a flower-growing business. Janelle often posts about her new gardening life on Instagram, and she has never looked happier or peaceful. Her 2025 detox has been going better than expected. According to Janelle Brown, they did everything they could for Garrison. Janelle Brown, star of Sister Wives, has experienced an emotional roller coaster of a year. In March 2024, her son with Kody Brown committed suicide. For months, fans questioned whether the show would discuss his tragic death in an upcoming episode. Until now, nothing has really been said about it. On Sunday night, the family shared their thoughts and heartbreak over losing Garrison. Now, on Monday afternoon, Janelle spoke out more about her son's death, breaking her silence. She claims that they went above and beyond. What did she tell her followers? Keep reading to find out what she shared. In an upsetting episode, Sister Wives Janelle Brown speaks about Garrison. After Sunday night's emotional episode about Garrison's tragic death, Sister Wives star Janelle Brown is speaking out. Each family member shared their thoughts on him taking his own life. For those who have watched him and the other Brown children grow up on television, hearing from Janelle was obviously very important. On Sunday's episode, Janelle mentioned that she had talked to Garrison all day before he passed away. He stopped texting about 8:30. Janelle asked his brothers to go check in on him. She admits that he has done this before, when he would drink too much and pass out. Then, he would call in the morning and everything would be fine. She went on to explain that his drinking began during the pandemic and only got worse after that. During the show, she said, he had anxiety and depression and then he started drinking as a way to sort of soothe that. And then simply transformed into the animal he was unable to control. We did everything we could. And I know that. After the episode honoring Garrison's life, Janelle speaks up. Now, she's breaking her silence following that emotional episode. On Instagram, Janelle shared a photo and thanked everyone for all the love and support displayed in the messages she has received since the episode aired Sunday night. She added, "It's taken a while to accept the fact that, in the end, we did everything we could. Sometimes the mind convinces someone there's no hope, even when all the evidence says otherwise." Janelle noted that being back in Flagstaff this past week reminded her that she needs this new chapter across the country in North Carolina. She claimed that Garrison was evident wherever she looked. She's thankful for her children and for her grandchildren. They give her life. "Because of my faith, I know I'll be reunited with Garrison one day," Janelle wrote at the post's conclusion. "I am greatly reassured by that assurance." Other family members spoke out during the episode as well, including Kody Brown. He voiced all the regrets he has about the time he lost with Garrison. He looks back on all his COVID rules and thinks all that is so unimportant now. Sister Wives Garrison's death forces fake mask off Robin Brown. Sister Wives star Robin Brown let her fake mask fall off during the tribute to Garrison Brown. His family began to honor the late son of Kody and Janelle Brown on the Sunday, May 4th episode. Yet, no one cared to hear from or see Robin as she showed her true colors. Read on for more information. Garrison's death forces fake mask off Robin Brown. When it was announced that there would be an episode dedicated to Garrison Brown, viewers of Sister Wives did not want to hear from Robin Brown. They thought she wasn't sincere, and they also thought she was a part of the problem. She had helped to enact Kody Brown's stringent COVID rules, which essentially tore the family apart. While actively insulting the older children and other wives, he was only staying with Robin and her 5 children. Heartbreaking information has since surfaced indicating that Garrison began his downward spiral into drinking during the pandemic. Robin started talking about how she felt when she found out that Garrison had passed away as the episode progressed. She tried to choke out tears, as per usual, but nothing happened. Kody then started talking to her about how he was dealing with Garrison's death. Robin was smiling and laughing while Kody attempted to replay what went wrong in his head. Viewers noted how she could not even force out a tear when it was the right time and not just one of her victim moments. She appeared to be forcing herself to feel something on the Sunday, May 4th episode of Sister Wives. Yet, everyone saw what a cold person she was, and how Robin only cares about herself. Robin has long been despised on the show, but things came to a head during this particular episode. Some feared she would make it all about herself, yet she went from victim to villain. The insincere bunch. When they watched the tribute to Garrison Brown, Sister Wives fans broke down. They witnessed his siblings speak so beautifully on his behalf when they emerged. Even Meri Brown, who normally keeps a straight face, shed a lot of love and tears. Kody and Robin Brown stood out from the rest of the family, which viewers found to be so genuine and sincere. Finally, they were able to feel the icy Robin, and it burned. Fans wished Robin had not been a part of the tribute but had to understand it was a family episode. This week, did you notice a darker side to Robin, or is she still the same as usual? Please inform us and tune in to TLC's Sister Wives Sundays. When Sister Wives Season 19 premiered in early 2025, viewers quickly noticed a powerful transformation in Janelle Brown. After nearly 3 decades in a plural marriage that no longer served her, the resilient mother of 6 has begun to live life on her own terms. A fan favorite since the show began airing on TLC in 2010, Janelle is emerging in the new season not as a wife to Kody Brown but as a strong, independent woman embracing a massive life detox, and discovering that her favorite form of therapy, gardening, is playing a key role in her healing and happiness. From heartbreak and loss to renewal and growth, Janelle's 2025 has been marked by incredible personal evolution. Her detox isn't just about juicing and yoga, it's a deep, intentional cleansing of every aspect of her life, emotional, physical, mental, and spiritual. And as it turns out, one of her simplest pleasures, nurturing plants and working the land, has become her most grounding and therapeutic practice. A new season, a new Janelle. At the start of 2025, Janelle Brown made a quiet yet powerful announcement via Instagram. She was embarking on a year-long journey to detox her life. Not just her body, though that was part of it, but her soul, her environment, her relationships, and her mindset. After a tumultuous few years that included the breakdown of her nearly 30-year marriage to Kody Brown, the fracture of the once unified Brown family, and the tragic loss of her beloved son Garrison, Janelle had every reason to retreat. Instead, she chose to rise. Season 19 picks up after Janelle split from Kody. Viewers see her in a new light, no longer trying to mediate Kody's tension with his other wives or battling for emotional crumbs. Now, she's living on her own terms. She has moved away from Arizona, relocated to North Carolina, and is building not just a house, but a new life. More than anything, she's focusing on healing, clarity, and personal growth. In many ways, the seeds she planted metaphorically in early 2025 are finally starting to bloom, quite literally, through her newfound love of gardening. From Coyote Pass to Carolina, a journey of healing. When the Brown family first bought the Coyote Pass property in Flagstaff, Arizona, Janelle had a clear vision. She dreamed of working the land, building greenhouses, and cultivating a sustainable lifestyle rooted in nature. She envisioned communal meals made from freshly grown produce, her children learning to appreciate the cycles of the earth, and finally finding peace. But the dream dissolved quickly. Infighting, fractured relationships, and Kody's increasingly lopsided emotional investments, particularly in his fourth wife, Robin, made it impossible to follow through. The land at Coyote Pass eventually became a symbol of everything that went wrong in the Brown family. Janelle, who tried to remain hopeful for years, was left with an RV parked on empty ground and a life that no longer felt like hers. After Coyote Pass was sold for over $1.5 million in early 2025, Janelle made a pivotal decision: she would use her share of the money to invest in her own dream. She moved to North Carolina, purchased acreage, and began building the future she'd long envisioned, one free of family chaos and full of flowers, fresh vegetables, and, perhaps most importantly, freedom. The start of her 2025 detox. Janelle's detox journey began with an Instagram post in January 2025. In it, she revealed her intentions for the new year. "It's about making space for greater peace and clarity by detoxing my life emotionally, physically, mentally, and spiritually." It was more than a social media trend or a temporary challenge. For Janelle, this was about healing from the deepest wounds of her life. She had endured years of emotional neglect, endured public scrutiny, and experienced a parent's worst nightmare, losing a child. Her detox, then, was sacred. A way to return to herself. Her strategy was holistic. She committed to regular physical exercise, better nutrition, mindfulness, and a deeper connection to the natural world. And at the heart of this transformation was gardening, a practice she now credits as her favorite form of therapy. Gardening as therapy, a lifelong dream realized. For years, Sister Wives fans heard Janelle talk about her love of the land. Unlike Kody, who seemed far more interested in flashy plans and managing egos, Janelle wanted something simpler: to get her hands in the dirt, to work the soil, to grow something beautiful and nourishing. She dreamed of farming, of waking up with the sun and planting food she could share with her children and community. Though the dream was delayed, it was never destroyed. Now, in North Carolina, Janelle is finally living that life. She founded Tata Farms, her flower-growing business. The name Tata is believed to be inspired by the loblolly pine tree, Pinus tata, native to the southeastern United States, a fitting name for a woman starting over in a new place, rooted in strength and resilience. Janelle frequently shares images and videos of her blossoming garden online: brightly colored zinnias, rows of sunflowers, budding vegetables. But it's not just for show. Each seed she plants is an act of reclaiming her life. Each weed she pulls is symbolic of removing negativity. And every time she steps into the garden, she steps further away from the trauma of her past. The science behind gardening and mental health. Janelle isn't alone in finding peace through plants. Numerous studies show that gardening is profoundly therapeutic. It can lower cortisol levels, reduce symptoms of depression and anxiety, improve mood, and foster a sense of accomplishment. Gardening engages the senses and provides a form of active meditation. For people navigating grief or major life transitions, it can be grounding and healing.